I haven't known you long, but already you're the strongest person I know. You're out your mind and you're insane. I'll never claim to know what's in your brain. You've been through so much, so I'm sure you'll make it through this too. God damn it, please take everything won't be so good so soon. So hang in there, it won't be okay. What I'm trying to say is that I'll hold.
좀 기다려.
여기 갔다 왔어.
집에 있고 수영장에 가고 집들이 알차해져서
조금 뜯어.
It's my favorite place maybe. And I don't know if you would go to the Vatican.
Ayuda sa Satamon.
지은
그렇지. Terus ya tangan. Ya setelah Masaria ya tetap ya. Baik, tetap bergerak. Ya.
아파.
On you long, but only you're the strongest person I know. Without you, I know you're insane. I'll never claim to know what's in your brain.
보여줘봐. 뭐야? 어? 오!
지금 뭐 하는 거야?
공부하는 거야.
갑자기?
근데 아빠 그러니까 엄마 그거 얘기하고 있었잖아. 뭐를? 그거 게임 아직 그거 게임 얘기하고 있었잖아.
So much, so I'm sure you'll make it through this too. God damn it, please take everything won't be so good so soon. So hey, okay, where I'm trying to stay is that I'll home. I pray for your son. Taste on you, man. If you, I believe. It's all you make if you